Welcome to the video. My name is Brian. I'm the SEO director here at Six City Marketing. And today I want to talk to you about 6 ways you can beat your competitors in AI search. Most competitors don't even know these 6 things exist, but even if they were aware of them, they can't pull them off because they're either too difficult or they don't have the resources or know how to do it. I really think AI search represents a great opening for businesses to pull away from the competition as long as they focus on the right things. Number 1, use the expertise only you have. We're really big on subject matter expertise here at Six City, and we love it because competitors can't copy it and AI search systems reward it. There are actually a lot of businesses out there that are writing with AI content. Let your competitors do that. They might see an initial spike, but the crash will come and they're going to be way behind trying to clean all of that up and then figure out what kind of content they need to create to perform well. Then you've got another type of business that works with an agency, but they leave most of the writing, if not all of the writing, to the agency employees themselves. But those aren't the experts in your field. The real edge is to lean into your expertise and your proprietary data. Now, here's the thing. The best insights, the content that would perform well in search and bring you more business, is most likely locked away in your mind or behind your shop doors. So getting that onto your site, on your socials, that's the advantage. One of the things that we work really hard to do at Six City Marketing is accomplish this while keeping the burden on you as low as possible so you can run your business. So what we typically do is put on a quick 15 to 30 minute once a month meeting, and it's just a Q&A session. It comes from our deep audience research. We get the information we need from you, and then we go ahead and we use it on your website and on your socials. It's a low lift for you, it stays human, and it performs really well. In fact, I want to hop over to a case study that we have on our website. This was a big SME initiative that we did with one client to gain them 538% more organic traffic versus the previous year. And I will say, most importantly, this also resulted in a 50% increase in leads. Number 2, show up on video and socials. The reason I like video so much is because it gets surfaced in AI answers quite a bit. It's a very powerful asset that can be repurposed in a lot of different ways. So you get a lot of return on your effort here. And it's prohibitively difficult, which doesn't sound like a good thing, but it actually is, because that means it can create a gap between you and your competitors, and you can gain a huge advantage if you can crack this code. Once again, at Six City, we've cut our teeth on video and socials for a long time, so we've got the systems in place to make this really efficient. We help our clients not overthink gear or the script itself. You can take an iPhone or even some Meta glasses and don't overthink what you're going to film. Just think about the questions your customers ask you, talk to sales, and understand the concerns that they have. And you can combine that with the research that we do to come up with some great topics that your target audience is going to want to hear about. And if you're doing that, they don't care about fancy cameras and microphones. One long form video can be cut up into shorts that can be dispersed on YouTube and other social platforms. And then that transcript can become one long form blog post and some shorter posts on text-based platforms like LinkedIn or Facebook. That's how you get the most out of your video efforts, and more places you show up in means more chances to be discovered by both traditional search engines and AI platforms. Number 3, get mentioned and linked across the web. Links are still the backbone of search, but with AI coming into the picture, just getting mentioned actually has a positive impact. Discovering opportunities that are high relevance and high authority, putting together an outreach program, and actually doing the outreach to get those third-party signals coming into your website has a hugely positive impact, but it's also an enormous lift. So it's likely something competitors cannot keep up with, and thus it represents an opportunity if you can partner with an agency that has the know-how. At Six City, we have resources that we've developed across well over 10 years that show us the sites that link, the tactics that work, and we've even developed long-standing relationships with reporters that help us land high-authority PR placement. Traditional search and AI systems heavily rely on third-party signals to determine who to rank well or put in their outputs. So you want to partner with an agency that has a really good reputation and response rate. The next two are a lot more complicated, and I can almost guarantee your competitors are not doing this. Number 4, map how people actually ask AI. What you first want to do is map your keywords, and each keyword is going to represent an audience driver or something they're concerned about. What's interesting is when you start to look at prompts that people type into AI searches, a lot of times those concerns combine in different ways. So you can see in this example, this prompt represents someone asking for something affordable, close to downtown, and open on the weekends. AI search allows people to type more complicated questions, and it's really important to understand how those concerns intersect in prompts so you can engineer your content in a way that helps AI systems understand how you serve those needs. So this is an exercise that we do at Six City, and it really feeds nicely into the next initiative, number 5, giving AI a map of your business, and more than that, helping it make connections between those concerns and where they intersect. So one thing that we are on the leading edge of here at Six City is entity maps. What this does is it maps the entities on your website. So that can be your services, your team members, the topics you cover, etc. But more than that, it shows how those things relate to each other. So that map is a guide for AI search systems to help them when they receive those more complicated prompts that include a combination of audience concerns. Without this, your content might not be helping AI make those connections. It's a really simple thing to create, but you have to know how to do it right. And to show the proof in the pudding, I'll visit the Six City website here and scroll down to the footer where you can see our entity map is linked. And here it is right here. It's got all our entities, like who we are as an organization, who our people are, what our services are, and how all those things interrelate. It's a newer thing, but there are case studies coming out that show the benefits of having an entity map and how it's improving visibility and performance in AI search. It's a great chance to pull away from the competition because I can promise you this is not even on their radar. Number 6, fix the fundamentals they skip. AI search has us talking about a lot of complicated concepts and new tactics that are being added to the SEO toolbox. But don't forget, the core of AI search performance are the SEO fundamentals. And we still see a ton of businesses not even getting the basics right. So if you can get these right, you're going to start to pull away immediately, even without doing anything fancy like building an entity map. So I want to take you over to a case study that I posted on LinkedIn. We achieved a 17 times ROI for this roofing client. And look at the tactics. There's nothing fancy here. It's the fundamentals. Focusing on their money pages, their high intent pages, consolidating content rather than just publishing new content, focusing on their Google business profile, which paired with the website for a local business is just as important in terms of digital assets. And we did link building. So those are your third-party signals. And we focused a lot on conversion and helping the content that was already built perform better and get people to that last step. So those are 6 ways you can beat the competition in AI search. If you want to know what your best opportunities are, reach out to us. We offer a free website assessment. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.